Yeah, irons in the fire, phone ringing. Caller, hold on. Got one ahead of you. Caller, stand by. Hope I didn't disconnect you there. Let me get a number out of the cup here with the studio camera witnessing it all. And okay, I got my number. Can't tell you what it is, but if you're that secret number during the show today, your name will go in the drawing Friday for a $10 gift certificate from Shelby Farm and Garden. All right, good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Give me a hint. Is it between 1 and 20?
It's between 1 and 20. It's between 1 and 20, and it's not number 1.
Oh, come on.
Sorry, Billy.
I'll keep on. I'll hit it one day.
Yeah. All right.
My number is 704-447-5112. Still got a set of house speakers for sale, and they do play good. And my number is 704-447-5112, and you have yourself a good day.
All right, Billy. Thank you. Number 1 today, 704-447-5112. Hello, you're next on the Swap Shop.
704-735-2247. And the Krause Fire Department Ladies Auxiliary is having a barbecue bologna sale Saturday from 12 until 5 at the fire department. And our number is 704-735-2247.
All right, thank you, appreciate it. And that is number 2 today, 704-735-2247. Morning, you're next on the Swap Shop.
Milton?
Yes.
This is Loretta, and I want to thank you so much for playing the song for me on my birthday for the request of my husband in the situation. Thank you, and God bless you.
Well, you're quite welcome. Thank you, and happy birthday.
Thank you.
May you have many more together.
Oh, I hope so.
All right. Thank you, dear. Okay. Yeah, that's sweet. Thank you. Loretta Withers' birthday today, and we played John Conley. I don't mind playing John Conley anytime, though. You know that. But yeah, especially send that out to her today and her husband. All right. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. I don't believe that they have announced this morning the events that are going on this week. I know Bethel Baptist Church is having a fall event at 4 to 7:30 on Saturday night with free hot dogs and all kinds of entertainment and games, and everyone is invited.
Okay. All right.
Thank you very much.
Yep. Thank you, Lucille. That is this Saturday, and at Buffalo. Can't get my fingers to type the right keys there. Buffalo Baptist Church fall event Saturday at 4. Everybody invited. All right. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
Morning, Milton. This is Lee Green.
Hey there, Lee.
How you doing?
I'm good. Good. Hope you are.
That's good. I'm doing good. Can I announce an event for Saturday morning?
Yeah, you sure can.
It's going to be at the VFW in Shelby. It's a breakfast buffet, and the proceeds are going toward law enforcement and first responders.
Okay. And you want to leave a number or anything?
You can contact me at 704-473-0918.
704-473-0918.
Yes.
All right, Lee. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a good day.
You too. That's number 4 today. 704-473-0918. 0918. That's caller number 4 on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop. Keep those calls coming in. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Yes, my number is 980-320-9660. I got a cousin that has a 2001 Ford car, 4-door antique automatic. He wants $600 for it. He has a ride lawnmower. It's called a weed eater. He wants $200 for it. He has a trailer, 5x8. He wants $200 for that. You can call 328-9660. Thank you for the swap shop.
All right, Catherine, thank you for the call. Number 5 today, 980-320-9660. 980-320-9660. Right here on Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop. We're just getting warmed up. We'll be right back.
It's back again, the all-new Cherryville Farmers Market. Now open every Thursday from 8 a.m. till 1 p.m., now through October. The new Cherryville Farmers Market is located at 220 East Main Street in the Cherryville Chamber of Commerce parking lot. Local growers, farmers, bakers, artisans, and crafters are all invited. For more information, call the Cherryville Chamber of Commerce at 704-435-3451. Become part of the local food economy and support downtown Cherryville with the new Cherryville Farmers Market. Open Thursday from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. now through October.
There is nowhere for Bell to go.
The NASCAR Camping World Truck Series Playoffs.
Oh, man, he got slammed at the exit of turn number 2.
Race 4 and the final 6 will bang fenders in Martinsville.
And now Christopher Bell, he wants out of that deal. He gives a real shot to the back bumper to Austin Cindric.
The Texas Roadhouse 200, presented by Alpha Energy Solutions.
Cindric spins up off of turn number 2.
Saturday at 12:30 on the Motor Racing Network. The Texas Roadhouse 200 NASCAR Camping World Series Truck Race from Martinsville, Virginia. Saturday, October 28th at 12:30 on Big O Country, 1590 AM WCSL, and online at KTCBroadcasting.com. Head to Sheila Sheds in Shelby and Cherryville for your rent-to-own storage buildings, garages, porch packages, and with no credit check, you get low-down payments guaranteed. Also, rent-to-own carports, horse barns, and RV coverage with your land ownership. See Sheila Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and on Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Or after hours, just call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila Sheds.
If you or someone you know lives with epilepsy, be aware of an uncommon but fatal complication called sudden unexpected death in epilepsy, also known as SUDEP. The American Academy of Neurology and the American Epilepsy Society have released a new medical guideline to help patients, families, and caregivers better understand SUDEP and its risk factors. If you have epilepsy, it is important that you talk with your neurologist. To learn more about SUDEP, visit aan.com/guidelines.
All right, and we're back on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop at 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. Those are the numbers you can call. Any one of those numbers, don't matter where you're at out there. You can call any of those numbers you want to. There's no better numbers. People ask me, say, well, I think you call this number, you get answered quicker. Nah, it's not that way at all. I have no idea what number's coming through. We got 2 lines. They all come through to the first line. If it's busy, it rolls over to the second line. And I have no control over who gets on the air before the other. I don't do it that way. Wouldn't if I could. But so I have no way of knowing which number's coming calling in, but you can dial any number you want to. It's all about the same. Waiting on that secret caller number to come up. I drew a number out of the cup, and if you're that number today, we'll put you on the list for the drawing tomorrow. We'll have a drawing after we get our 5th qualifier tomorrow, and we'll do that drawing from Shelby Farm and Garden for the $10 gift certificate. All righty? All right, y'all. Give us a call. 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. Washing machine for sale. You must see to appreciate, $85. Also needing someone to do quilting. Looking for an experienced person out there to do quilting. 704-732-2403. 704-732-2403. Let's see what else is taking place here. Well, I'll tell you what's taking place. The phone's ringing. Let's go there. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop. Hello? You're on the Swap Shop. I heard somebody. Nope. You know what they were calling about? I don't either. Apparently they wasn't on the Swap Shop, though. We can figure that out, right? They didn't want to be on the Swap Shop. Oh, man, we get some calls every once in a while, you know. Somebody wanting to pay a bill. Somebody wanting to talk to Bill. Somebody that is Bill. We just get all kind of calls around here. Let's see. Used to, I guess, a lot of things we used to do about the telephone are different now because of cell phones and the internet. But you used to dial, what was it, 411 to get a phone number. Now you just dial the radio station because we got Google. We'll look it up for you. No charge. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop. Hello. Yep, there we are again. That was Bill. I'm sure that was Bill looking to pay a bill and looking for Bill, his twin brother Bill. All right, let's try this line. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. I'm here.
Hey, that's good.
That was me that wasn't dropping, but I'm here this time.
Okay.
828-850-7515.
Okay.
I've got a brand new Smith & Wesson Bodyguard 380 semi-automatic in the box with 2 mags, and I'd like to trade it for a good deer hunting rifle if anybody's got one with a scope on it. And they can reach me at 828-850-7515.
All right, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, that is number 6 today, 828-850-7515, 828-850-7515. Morning, you're next on the Swap Shop.
Yeah, my number is 980-429-3975. I'm looking for a place to rent in Lincoln. They can call me for more information.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Appreciate the call. Want to rent a place, need a place to rent in Lincoln, 980-429-3975. And that's caller number 7, 980-429-3975. And our phone numbers are here, 704-482-1390, 435-2844, and 735-8071. Shout out to David out there. David come by the store yesterday. Has done some consignment items on with memory lane. Mr. David was in the store yesterday, and I think we got him squared away on listening to and maybe calling in the Swap Shop with some of his items. There's no charge to list items on the Swap Shop. We do it free for non-businesses, for private individuals. We do the Swap Shop for free. And if you're a business out there and you love the show and you know how many people listen, you don't have to wonder about that. People do listen to the Swap Shop. Back in broadcasting school, it's been a while, but we were told back in those days, might be different a little bit now, but as far as contest, and this is not a contest necessarily, but the number of listeners who play contest is only like 2% of the listeners out there ever play a contest. So you got another 98% you never hear from. So we appreciate everybody, but everybody's welcome to play contests, to participate in a Swap Shop or whatever. We'd love to have you. And if you're a business out there and you want to do some advertising with us, it's not hard at all. Not at all. Just give a call here to any of these numbers and we'll have somebody come out and see you. Or we can handle it over the phone. Or you can come by the radio station and sit down and talk with us. Some businesses, they don't have a store that you go in all the time necessarily. They come to your place to do whatever business it is they operate. And so if they need to catch up with us here at the station or whatever, we'll be glad to work with you however we can accommodate you. That's what we're in business because of our local businesses who advertise with us. Would you like to be on the Swap Shop? Give us a holler. Make $1. You can't sell it if you don't tell it. 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. Going once. Going twice. All right, I'm going to take a break here and pay some bills, as we say. We'll be right back.
Why is it smaller to buy from Carter? Come visit our new renovated facility and you'll see why. It's our huge selection, our small room with Carter service, our not modern prices and impeccable customer satisfaction. Carter Chevrolet has been family owned and operating for over 50 years. We are here today and we'll be here tomorrow. Feel smaller when you buy from Carter. Chevy makes the truck, Carter makes the difference.
Who do you call for that leaky roof or new roof needed? Recent Roofing and Repair Cherryville. Their motto, see the reason while we're the best. Recent Roofing and Repair, full license and insured. Recent Roofing and Repair is dedicated to customer service and complete satisfaction. Always free estimates. 1704-435-1791. 24/7 commercial and residential roofing. Recent Roofing and Repair Cherryville.
The Roundup Store in Shelby welcomes Mike Trent. Come in and see Mike for all of your door and window needs. Come in and see what they've rounded up at the Roundup Store, like distressed cross ties, $30 for a bundle of 16. Assorted sizes of interior, pre-hung doors are $40. See the line of all-wood kitchen cabinets, countertops, bathroom vanities, floor covering, and of course their famous Roundup buildings and gazebos. The Roundup Store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at roundupshelby.com. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event is underway at Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Come in now and ask about 0% financing for 84 months on select Kubota tractors with a big 6-year warranty. Come on in for all the details, so don't miss it. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event underway now at Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive off the Oak Grove Road and Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain.
Pay to it all at Hauser Camper Sales on Highway 150 West in Lincolnton. Come in now and ask about their camper awnings. Also, they repair horse and race trailers. You can even get one-piece seamless aluminum camper roofs, good for motorhomes or pop-ups. And they also have a good selection of used camper items too. Come in and see what they have and what they can do for you at Hauser Camper Sales, Highway 150 West of Lincolnton, just above the Highway 27 West intersection. Call John at 704-472-6013.
Your hometown pharmacy in Dallas is Dallas Express Pharmacy. Josh Haney invites you in. And now Dallas Express Pharmacy does Tri-County compounding for Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. Be sure to come in and go over your Medicare plan. Get the best drug plan tailored with your drug regimen and refill patterns. Dallas Express Pharmacy, open 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 12:30 on Saturdays. And don't forget they're doing immunizations right now. Located at 111 North Hoffman Street in Dallas, right behind BB&T Bank.
Come on down to Shelby Family Restaurant, your best choice for delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're at 1681 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. The red and white place where the food is so good, even Grandma would love it. Breakfast and lunch specials daily, and open 7 to 9 every day. Try them for delicious home cooking at affordable prices. Shelby Family Restaurant, the red and white building on East Dixon Boulevard. Good.
That's what candles. Oh, okay. That's a different thing. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Good morning, Mr. Rabbit.
Hey, WD. You ever chased a rabbit before?
Yeah.
Oh, buddy, I know you probably have, because I've had tame rabbits, and they're about as fast as a wild rabbit, and I've had to chase a few around the yard before.
It's a proven fact. Rabbits are faster than greyhound.
Than greyhound. I guess it's a proven fact to somebody.
As long as you do them long races down in Daytona, and I ain't seen them greyhounds catch up around me yet.
Did they use actual real rabbits?
No, it's on a pole.
Yeah, it's
they got a name for the rabbit, I forget it.
Probably Jack.
They will say, here we go, Jack, and he thinks so. I'm not playing it. Here they go, right?
Yeah.
I mean, them dogs can go, but they can't catch that.
Can you never catch that rabbit?
Yeah.
All right.
That is a proven fact.
Good deal. Well,
one time we did way down at the fence ran down. And dogs tore out around there.
Did they really? Oh, no.
I said this, I didn't eat that movie. Who was the real rabbit?
Yeah.
One guy was young.
Oh, my.
That's many years ago.
Many moons ago. I remember used to watch them on TV. They used to have the Greyhound races on TV.
Yeah. Well, dog track, well, I noticed that was how the Daytona 500. When we our 4th of July race be going same time no race me.
Well, I'll be.
He do slow on dog track hands down in 1 minute. It's still full.
I hear you.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we got a customer. I'm going to get on the ball here.
Okay.
I got 2 fishing lures for sale. One made in 1935 and the other 1955. Now, one, I forget which one it is. He got partially wood. And that wood just was in good shape, just not probably when it was made. I don't know what kind of wood it is, but evidently one found something, because it's still good shape. Anyway, I'll take $85 from both of them.
Okay.
Well, about you.
And while you're at it, why don't you see if you can sell something for me?
Yeah.
A baby mule that just hatched out of a green egg.
Maybe you can get that.
I hear you, buddy. All right.
You know why, though?
What's that?
It was little.
Yeah.
Hey, well,
That baby mule couldn't plow that fast anyway.
you go back and try to get you another egg?
I just realized when I told Tommy and Joe that joke, I left the punchline out. I couldn't plow that fast anyway. I just remembered. I left the punchline out. LD, we'll talk to you tomorrow, my friend. Bye. So I can't wait till I tell Tommy that tomorrow. I left the punchline out. 704-735-3282. Morning, you're next on the Swap Shop.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting with the Sergeant Bill Show.
And you're open finally. What in the world? I've been about to go crazy all week.
Man, you ain't got to go crazy. You know when the Sergeant Bill is town. This is the Sergeant Bill Show.
I got you, my friend, and the Cherryville Ministries and Thrift Store is open. You get to...
It's officially open.
They get all the...
Now, let me tell you what we got on our list for today.
All right.
We got an all special. We got an all special. All short sleeve shirts is $1. All bird sheets is $1. All books is 25 cents. All BCR tapes is 25 cents. All long pants is half off.
Okay.
Okay, now let me tell you who the special guest is in the house.
All right.
The old saying you say again and that. When are you coming back? That's one. And me ain't no way. Oh, dang, brother, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and you got the official Arnold Norman, and you got the official Barbara Jean. You got the official Sammy Norman. You got the official Shirley Kirby. I haven't seen no big dog yet, but the big dog, he be coming around the mountains when he come.
I bet you the big dog.
And this special thing going on Monday or Tuesday. I believe it's the Halloween show. And we don't want to see no scary monsters.
No.
And we can go back in the 60s with Afros. One name is Sergeant Dale. One number is 980-318-8321. It's the Sergeant Dale Show.
Sarge, thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, tell Brother Tommy, the weatherman downstairs, that Sergeant Dale said hello.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Sarge. He's gone. The Sarge has left the building. Well, he's still in the building at Cherryville Ministries, though. Sarge and Dale, Cherryville Ministries offices and thrift store back open. They were closed Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for some remodeling to the food pantry, but they're back open now and ready for y'all to come on down. They got those special buys on clothes and VCR movie tapes and the books and stuff, but they've also started putting out some of their Christmas stuff, and they usually have some really nice Christmas items. And when you walk in the door, look to your left, you think you're in the enchanted forest. You'll think you're in a forest, and you expect to see little squirrels and little bunny rabbits and little birds, because to your left as you walk in is just full of Christmas trees, already set up. Christmas trees of all shapes and sizes. They got them going on down there at Cherryville Ministries. It is beginning to look a lot like Christmas at Cherryville Ministries thrift store. All right. Well, let's take a break. Let us do that, and we'll come back with more Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop.
Why is it smarter to buy from Carter? Come visit our newly renovated facility and you'll see why. It's our huge selection, our smarter with Carter service, our not bottom prices and impeccable customer satisfaction. Carter Chevrolet has been family owned and operating for over 50 years. We are here today and we'll be here tomorrow. Feel smarter when you buy from Carter. Chevy makes the truck, Carter makes the difference.
Mastercraft Visa and Seller Service Center in Cherryville are teaming up to bring you a special Mastercraft Tire prepaid card offer from now through November 15th. When you buy 4 qualifying Mastercraft tires, you can earn an additional $75 reward if the tire purchase is $499 or more and is made on a Mastercraft Tire credit card. Come in for all the details, and remember, Seller Service Center for all your automotive needs. Seller Service Center on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville.
Looking for a great SUV? Look no further than Eric Johnson Auto Sales on the Tryon Courthouse Road in Cherryville. Among many, look at this sweet 2014 Kia Sorento LX all-wheel drive. This beauty is great on fuel and loaded just $13,900. See this Kia SUV and many more great buys today at Eric Johnson Auto Sales in Cherryville, where bad credit is okay and financing is available. Eric Johnson Auto Sales, Tryon Courthouse Road, Cherryville.
From cars to bikes, see Peaks Auto Sales in Cherryville. Chances are they have the ride for you. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great fall specials, like a 2011 Harley-Davidson Super Glide with 11,000 miles for only $87.95, and a 2008 Harley-Davidson Electric Glide with 27,000 miles for $10,400, or drive away in a 2007 Kia Optima for only $36.95, and a big Mercury Mountaineer is sale priced at $42.95. At Pink's Auto Sales, 7507 Dallas-Cherryville Highway. Call 704-678-0064.
Fall has arrived at Red Rabbit 27 in Lincoln. Mums are just $6.99 each or 2 for $12. There's fall decorations, Halloween items, and decor, homemade soaps and candles, and new fall scents. New vendors too, and merchants have 10 to 30% off. Find ladies' dresses, shoes, hats, boot socks, ponchos, and wraps. Tools and tack and vintage furniture for the guys. Local honey, but hurry, it's going fast. And women and girls get your Simply Southern t-shirts. Red Rabbit 27, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday 9 till 4. Phone 704-240-4448. And the kickoff to Christmas is November 11th. Don't miss it. You know your automobile is your second biggest investment next to your home. Protect it from the winter snow and sleet with a new carport cover from Acre Enterprises in Cherryville. And now Acre Enterprises in Cherryville has lean-to deck covers with a 40-year warranty on the metal, along with metal roofing for your home or mobile home. Acre Enterprises, 1220 Shelby Highway across from Food Line in Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, Saturday 8 till 12 noon. Online at acrecarports.com.
Head to Sheila Sheds in Shelby and Cherryville for your rent-to-own storage buildings, garages, porch packages, and with no credit check, you get low-down payments guaranteed. Also, rent-to-own carports, horse barns, and RV covers with your land ownership. See Sheila Sheds, 2104 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and on Highway 150 East in Cherryville. Or after hours, just call Sheila at 704-300-4254 for Sheila Sheds.
Auto insurance is something you hope you never need, but if you do, it has to be there. North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance has local agents you can trust, service you can rely on, and competitive rates your budget can appreciate. Tomorrow, today, and for the past 60 years, North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance. Helping you is what we do best. In Lincoln County, see Agent Jackie Dameron at 704-735-1483.
Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop on the air till 10 o'clock this morning. And Colin, hold on, we got one ahead of you. At 10 this morning, the news and weather coming up. At about 10:07, we have Daryl Harkey and Dan Barefoot, our annual Ghost Story program, a few days before Halloween. So we've got ghost stories coming up, real, true to life, absolutely bona fide, 100% true ghost stories coming up. Local ghost stories and some others too. Dan's written numerous books on ghost stories, and Daryl has a few stories he can tell too. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. My number is 704-745-8156.
Okay.
This morning I still got my electric guitar with an amp, and I got an AM and FM Harley Davidson radio, and it does work. And I still got my Jeff Gordon posters and cup holders and stuff back when he was young, when he first started out. My number again is 704-745-8156, and I appreciate the Swap Shop.
All right, sir. Thank you. Now that's number 9, 704-745-8156. 704-745-8156. Caller number 9. Good morning. You're number 10 on the Swap Shop today.
Good morning. Bethel Baptist Church on 200 Bethel Baptist Church Highway in Lincolnton, North Carolina, having a fall festival Saturday. Starts at 4 o'clock. Trunk or treat at 6:30. Come on out, enjoy the fellowship. Thank you very much.
Thank you. I appreciate the call from Bethel Baptist Church. Fall Festival on Saturday and Trunk or Treat. Check out Bethel Baptist Church. Caller number 10 today on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop. Give me a call. Lines are open 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. For sale, a Radio Shack 1,000 channel handheld race and police scanner with box and manual, $60. Badger half horsepower garbage disposal, and it's new in the box, $75. 704-240-4696, 240-4696. Morning, you're next on the Swap Shop.
My number is code 828-453-1958. I still have that hood for sale for that John Deere. If it's the L130 John Deere, I'm asking $40 for it. I have 2 solid wooden doors for sale. They're 32 inches wide, and 2 solid wood doors and 2 storm doors, the same size. And I have to take $50 for all of them. And I guess that'll be all, Milton.
All right. And Johnny, we appreciate it now.
Sir, have a good day.
You too. Number 11, 828-453-1958, 828-453-1958. Good morning. You're next on the... Oh, look out, look out. There's the bell. There's the bell. You're caller number 12. That was our number today. Let me show the camera. There's number 12. All right. And who I got here?
Kenny Sigmund.
Kenny! All right, my friend.
And I'm looking at you on the camera. Your camera.
You saw me hold the number up, didn't you? I might be a little behind on the internet. That
it ain't that bad.
Camera got a little delay. All right, Kenny. Well, you're on the list for the giveaway on Friday.
All right,
my friend.
My number's 704-974-6611.
Okay.
Still got that 95 Crown Victoria. It's got a blown head gasket. Still got them big dog size 6X shirts and big dog size 6X boxers. And also got some medium adult size diapers. And my number here in Lawndale is 704-974-6611. You have a blessed day, buddy.
All right, thank you, Kenny. Kenny with number 12 today. Our secret number today was 12. And Kenny gets on the list tomorrow for the grand prize giveaway from Shelby Farm and Garden. That $10 gift certificate will be given away tomorrow. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
704-732-6948.
Okay.
Have got 5 live lawnmowers ready, and they all run, and also 2 chillers, and they run also. 704-732-6948. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Number 13 there, 704-732-6948, 704-732-6948. Well, I have just gotten some very good friends in the studio here. Diane Barefoot, Dale Harkett. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
Good morning. Y'all doing all right today?
Doing well, thank you.
Good to see you. Good to see you. It's about that time. We always get together somewhere around Halloween, and we do the ghost stories. So y'all got some good ones for me today?
Yeah, I don't know.
Good ghost stories or bad ghost stories. Maybe there's some bad ghosts out there. I guess there's some of both, aren't there? Some good ghosts and some bad ghosts. Well, we're going to do ghost stories a little after 10 o'clock, so everybody's excited about that. Waiting by the radio for that program to come on here, and I'm excited to interview you guys. So, folks, that'll be coming up on WCSL and WLON at 10 o'clock, or after the news and weather, about 10:07. All right, good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Hey, good morning, Milton.
Hey there.
My number is 704-435-8062, and I have firewood for sale. It's all hardwood, $75 for a 3/4 ton truckload, split and delivered. My number again is 704-435-8062. Thank you, Milton.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it. Number 14 today, 704-435-8062.
Private smaller to buy from Carter, come visit our newly renovated facility and you'll see why. It's a huge selection, smaller with Carter service, not bottom prices and impeccable customer satisfaction. Carter Chevrolet has been family owned and operating for over 50 years. We are here today and we'll be here tomorrow. Feel smaller when you buy from Carter. Chevy makes the truck, Carter makes the difference.
Get driving power and productivity with the Kubota Innovative RTV 900XT from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. It takes real muscle to manage your livestock and property, and the right utility vehicle can make all the difference. The Kubota RTV 900XT is engineered for day in and day out durability with a reliable 21.6 horsepower diesel engine, an optional hydraulic lift bed, and four-wheel drive. See it today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
For over 48 years, Carpenter Furniture Upholstery has been serving this area with the finest in upholstery work. They have served thousands of folks over that time, so you know they must be doing something right. Now's a good time to bring your old family heirlooms and let Carpenter's Furniture Upholstery make them look brand new. Don't throw it away, and there's no use to buy new. See Carpenter's Furniture Upholstery, 1271 Hill Road in Lincoln. Again, serving this area since 1967. Call 704-735-0118.
Some beautiful fall weather over the next couple of days. The weather stays quiet with plenty of sunshine. After a chilly start this morning, we'll have mostly sunny skies this afternoon with highs in the low to mid 60s. Overnight tonight into Friday morning, clear skies and on the chilly side with lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Friday's a little bit warmer, plenty of sunshine with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Feeling a little hungry? Stop into Hefner's Superette at 1410 East Church Street, Cherryville for breakfast or lunch. On the grill is Harvey. With his experience, he can cook you up a Philly cheesesteak sandwich or a delicious lotta burger done right. Hefner's Superette carry gasoline and grocery items too. Store is open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 9. The grill is open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 8:15 p.m. for delicious food even Grandma will love. Stop today, Hefner's Superette, 1410 East Church Street, Cherryville. Gasoline, grocery, and everything you need. Phone 704-435-3334 for takeout orders.
Campers Inn in Kings Mountain presents their second annual Holiday Bike Drive. Camping out for kids, December 8th, 9th, and 10th. Campers Inn has partnered with the Kings Mountain Police Department to collect new bikes for the children in our community. They are hoping to collect from 150 to 200 new bikes, from toddlers to teens, and they do all the work. Just bring your unassembled bike, and they'll put it together for you. You can help make Christmas brighter for a child this year. Plan now to participate in the second annual Camping Out for Kids Holiday Bike Drive, December 8th, 9th, and 10th at Campers Inn, Highway 161 South at I-85 in Kings Mountain. If it's round and it rolls, M&M Tires in Shelby has it. New and used tires too. Check with them before you buy, and you'll find you definitely will save money at M&M Tires in Shelby. You'll find all major brand names. Plus, they do more than tires, from brake work to an oil change to a tune-up. Just give them a call at 704-487-0044. Again, 704-487-0044 for M&M Tires. 518 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below Shelby High School. Open from 8 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
All right, we had a caller standing by, but we don't have them anymore, so give us a call back. 704-482-1390, 435-2844-735-8071. And Jim has some items for sale, like new, 265 75 15-inch tires on 5-lug rim. It's one tire, $40. 4 Jubilee tractor seat, $40. 2 push plow feet, $15 each. 4 oak chairs in good condition, $10 for all 4. Rod and reel racks, $10 each. 2 aquariums, $5 each. Hamster cage, $10. $100 Billy Goat, a commercial French fry cutter for $60, and 2 BMX trick bikes for $10 each. Call 704-732-1229, 704-732-1229. Caller, hold on, we got one ahead of you. And good morning, you're on the swap shop. Right there. Good morning, you're on the swap shop.
Good morning. 704-473-0482. I have for sale a check-in generator. This runs on propane or gas, and it's an electric start. It's almost brand new. I'll take $350 for it. And I also have a Remington 1100 shotgun for sale, and a Real Horse riding mower. 704-473-0482. This generator is electric start too.
All right, sir. Thank you. Now, number 15, 704-473-0482. 704-473-0482. A generator's not a bad thing to have, especially when you have the kind of weather we had first of the week. A lot of folks still without power. So a generator's not a bad thing to have. With the winter coming up, we get ice storms, we lose power. There are a lot of ways you might need a generator. All right, that's 704-473-0482. Morning, you're next on the swap shop.
Phone number 704-530-3108. Excuse me. Yard sale starting tomorrow afternoon from 1 until dark, and all day Saturday at 4591 Reefville Road, Field, North Carolina. It's across the road from Union Volunteer Fire Department. Again, that's a yard sale.
Okay.
Tomorrow and Saturday.
Got you. All right, thanks for the call. You call us back tomorrow and remind us again, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Number 16, 704-530-3108, 530-3108. The yard sale tomorrow on the Reepsville Road across from the Union Fire Department. All right, our numbers are 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071 if you got something to swap, buy, sell, or give away. All right, let's see. I'll get to that in a moment. Here comes a call. Good morning, you're on the swap shop.
Yeah. You got that man in Lincoln has got sweet potatoes for sale.
Yeah, he's on yesterday's show. Let's see if we're...
He hasn't called today yet.
No, I haven't called yet. Let's see if we'll find it. He was on yesterday's show. Well, you ain't sweet enough. You need sweet potato to make you a little sweeter. Huh? No comment? Let me ask Peggy. No. Sweet potato man. There he is. 704-735.
Yeah.
9764.
9764.
9764.
Is he 27?
Don't know.
Just call 9764 and find out.
Yeah, I guess, because I don't know where the gentleman is. I'll ask him.
Okay.
When he calls in.
And tell Mr. Harkey, Mr. Barefoot, I said, hey.
I'll tell him right now, Mr. Harkey, Mr. Barefoot, Mr. Schrontz, better known as LD, he says hey to y'all.
Hello.
Hey to LD, they say.
I'll be listening to him.
Okay. All right. 64.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. LD. Want him some sweet potatoes. Give us a call here. 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. Sammy out there. Sammy, hello to you, my friend. We got 13 Buffalo nickels, 20 dimes. They're from the 30s and 40s. So I guess those are all silver, wouldn't they be, guys? Yeah. Yep. And 2 50-cent pieces. I guess the one from 1943 would be silver.
Yeah.
And 1973 would not.
No.
Okay. But it's a 50-cent piece. And a bunch of arrowheads, about 20 or more arrowheads. 704-240-9174. Sell them all as one lot. 704-240-9174. And that's about everything that's in the book. If you'd like to fax us something or email it to us, our fax number is 704-435-2845. Fax again is 704-435-2845. And our email is ianbaker@hrmd.com. What you got there? You got some silver?
Look at that.
Yep. Look at here. What's he got? This is a
flip with you.
1946. Is that what that says?
Yeah. Look on the other side.
Oh, yeah, look at that. It's a double-headed coin. Looks like you glued them together. That ain't 46, though, is it? No. But you got a two-sided coin there. Wasn't made that way, was it? Yeah, somebody glued it together.
They took it in the machine shop and split it.
Now, and this is a two-sided tails. Now, this one don't look like it's been glued together.
Yeah.
This one doesn't have a seam in it. This looks like it was it done that way when it was made? The two
Yeah, they were the same way. This one of them come apart.
Okay, one of them came apart.
Yeah.
Well,
I have fun flipping for coats and stuff.
Try to take it to the football game Friday night and tell say heads. All right. Well, give us a call. Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop, 704-482-1390, 435-2844, 735-8071. Time's flying by. It's a good time to give us a call. Mastercraft Visa and Seller Service Center in Cherryville are teaming up to bring you a special Mastercraft Tire prepaid card offer. From now through November 15th, when you buy 4 qualifying Mastercraft tires, you can earn an additional $75 reward if the tire purchase is $499 or more and is made on a Mastercraft Tire credit card. Come in for all the details, and remember, Seller Service Center for all your automotive needs. Seller Service Center on the Dallas-Cherryville Highway, right outside of Cherryville.
Auto insurance is something you hope you never need, but if you do, it has to be there. North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance has local agents you can trust, service you can rely on, and competitive rates your budget can appreciate. Tomorrow, today, and for the past 60 years, North Carolina Farm Bureau Auto Insurance, helping you is what we do best. In Lincoln County, see Agent Jackie Dameron at 704-735-1483. Come on down to Shelby Family Restaurant, your best choice for delicious breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They're at 1681 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. The Red and White place where the food is so good, even Grandma would love it. Breakfast and lunch specials daily and open 7 to 9 every day. Try them for delicious home cooking at affordable prices. Shelby Family Restaurant, the Red and White building on East Dixon Boulevard. Good.
Randy's Body Shop on the Delview Road in Cherryville is getting great response from the public, and there's good reason for that, because Randy's is great. For collision repair, new paint jobs, or spray on bed liners and colors to match your truck, go see or call Randy. The number's 704-435-4656. That's 704-435-4656. And yes, spray on bed liners come in colors other than black. Randy's Body Shop can do a color to match your truck. Get treated right at Randy's Body Shop, 818 Delview Road in Cherryville, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. They're closing out the remaining snapper mowers at East Gastonia Hardware on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. But hurry, they won't last long. A big snapper mower will make your lawn mowing days shorter and much easier. And now save big money. And get ready for winter. Bring your kerosene heater in for service. East Gastonia Hardware will replace your wick and have you ready for those cold days of winter. Hurry in now. East Gastonia Hardware, 1906 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Hey, this is Milton Baker. I was talking the other day with Wade at Trick One Collision Center in Lincoln about all the levels of auto repair, collision work, insurance work. Well, now, Wade was telling me about the detailing service. Expert auto detailing inside and out at Trick One. Water spot removal, headlamp reconditioning, scratch removal, 3-step paint restoration, all that and more. Far superior work than any drive-through car wash could do. Call them up, 704-736-9960. Call them today. Tell them Milton sent you.
Check out the super special this week at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop in Kings Mountain. It's a 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport with only 37,000 miles, supercharged, 4-wheel drive, winch, light bar, and lift. Price to ride at $25,995. And how about a 2004 Toyota Tacoma pickup, 4-wheel drive, $89.95. Get more for your money at Oak Grove Auto Sales, Service, and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com.
When you went car shopping, you meant business. You aced vehicle history searches and test drives. You out-salesman the salesman. Now you've got your wheels. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll have the info you need to get more for your future. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to speeding past financial challenges, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
We're back on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop. Got a couple of folks holding on here. Good morning. You are on the air.
Hello, this is Cindy.
Hello, Cindy. How are you today?
Okay. It's getting cold out there.
It is. I
know. My number is 980-429-5673. And I wanted It's brand new bed spray back on, and I wanted to sell it today for $10 if anyone's interested. And also, it's green, gray, white, and trimmed in yellow, kind of mingly like all through it, with a yellow border like on the bottom. And I also wanted to put small, well, like medium lamp table antique. It's probably maybe back in the 50s or something. And I'm not asking much for it either. And that's all I wanted to put on today, and I appreciate Swap and Shop so much.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. Number 17 today, 980-429-5673, 980-429-5673. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. My number is 704-530-2772. And today I have a motorcycle helmet. It's made by Fulmer, F-U-L-M-E-R. It's pink and it's a size large, if anybody's interested. And if anybody has a little girl that goes to charter school that needs uniform clothes, I have winter pants and shirts, a size 6 to 6X. And again, my number is 704-530-2772.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. That is number 18 today, 704-530-2772, 530-2772. Morning, you're next on the Swap Shop.
Good morning, Mark. My number is 704-507-2204. How are you today?
I'm fine, Gary. Good to hear from you.
Yes, sir. Well, I've got a piece of equipment for a tractor, big tractor. It's a 6-foot finish mower. A real good one, and like to sell it for $850. And I've got a 100cc kids 4-wheeler that needs it. I don't know if somebody needs work on it. I don't know what's wrong with it. It won't start. But anyway, I'd like to sell that for $100. It's 100cc. And I've got 2 billy goats need to get rid of. If anybody needs any billy goats, give me a call. I'll sell them cheap. And I guess that's all. 704-507-2204. Thanks a lot.
All right. Well, thank you. Number 19, 704-507-2204, 507-2204. Good morning. You're on the Swap Shop.
704-472-9481. I have a pet carrier. I probably carry a 30 or 40 pound dog. It's about 28 inches high. Real good condition. $40. And I have some Google pups that fit good in them. And $150. Worms, that deworms and shots. And they're charcoal full-blooded beagles. 704-472-9481. Thank you.
All right. Thanks a lot. Number 20 today, 704-472-9481. Hello, and thanks for holding you next on the Swap Shop.
704-867-0147. Good morning, Milton.
Good morning, Junior. How are you today?
Doing mighty fine, buddy. Well, I still got this 95 Mercury Grand Marquis. This is a two-owner car. It's 85,000 original miles on it. Always been garage kept, excellent condition. It's got 4 brand new Michelin tires on it, got a brand new $150 battery in it. And this car has had a lot of maintenance work done on it over the years. I got receipts to show all that. It does need work on 2 of the power windows. 2 of them are giving trouble, but I've checked and they could be fixed for probably less than $200. And I'm asking $1,800 for the car, and that is a negotiable price. I do have a clear title to it in my name. It's ready to crank up, ready to go. It's a beautiful car. It's silver gray with a matching leatherette interior. It's got every option you can possibly put on a car. The only thing keeps this car from being a Lincoln Town car is just the name of it. Again, I'm asking $1,800, so that's a negotiable offer. I've also still got the 98 Ford Explorer 2-wheel drive. This is a local car I bought new over in Belmont. I'm the 3rd owner of it. It's got 167,000 miles on it. It is in good condition, runs good, drives good, everything works on it. It's a light blue in color. There's no rust, no dents. It's not beat up. It's clean on the inside. That's at $1,600, so I would consider an offer on it. I've also still got the dual axle trailer. This is a heavy duty trailer. I've used it probably about 15 years, hauling everything. All big heavy cars on the truck, you name it, you can haul it on it. It's got 16.5 foot long bed, 6.5 foot wide, and I'm asking $800 for it. This number again, 704-867-0147.
All right, Junior, thank you. Number 21 today, 704-867-0147. Caller, hold on. We'll get you right after the break there. We'll be right back on the Swap Shop.
Looking for a great SUV? Look no further than Eric Johnson Auto Sales on the Tryon Courthouse Road in Cherryville. Among many, look at this sweet 2014 Kia Sorento LX all-wheel drive. This beauty is great on fuel and loaded just $13,900. See this Kia SUV and many more great buys today at Eric Johnson Auto Sales in Cherryville, where bad credit is okay and financing is available. Eric Johnson Auto Sales, Tryon Courthouse Road, Cherryville.
It's the grand reopening of Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. Hurry in now for celebration savings. During this grand event, get grand savings like $10,000 off MSRP on a new 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 four-wheel drive crew cab. Get $5,000 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Encore. And get $7,500 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Enclave Convenience. Come in for all the details during the grand reopening. Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Auto Mall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Fall has arrived at Red Rabbit 27 in Lincoln. Mums are just $6.99 each or 2 for $12. There's fall decorations, Halloween items, and decor, homemade soaps and candles, and new fall scents. New vendors too, and merchants have 10 to 30% off. Find ladies' dresses, shoes, hats, boot socks, ponchos, and wraps. Tools and tack and vintage furniture for the guys. Local honey, but hurry, it's going fast. And women and girls get your Simply Southern t-shirts. Red Rabbit 27, open Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, Saturday 9 till 4. Phone 704-240-4448. And the kickoff to Christmas is November 11th. Don't miss it.
If it's round and it rolls, M&M Tires in Shelby has it. New and used tires too. Check with them before you buy, and you'll find you definitely will save money at M&M Tires in Shelby. You'll find all major brand names. Plus, they do more than tires, from brake work to an oil change to a tune-up. Just give them a call at 704-487-0044. Again, 704-487-0044 for M&M Tires. 518 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, just below Shelby High School. Open from 8 a.m. till 6:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday.
Randy's Body Shop on the Delview Road in Cherryville is getting great response from the public, and there's good reason for that, because Randy's is great. For collision repair, new paint jobs, or spray on bed liners and colors to match your truck, go see or call Randy. The number is 704-435-4656. That's 704-435-4656. And yes, spray on bed liners come in colors other than black. Randy's Body Shop can do a color to match your truck. Get treated right at Randy's Body Shop, 818 Delview Road in Cherryville, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. They're closing out the remaining snapper mowers at East Gastonia Hardware on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. But hurry, they won't last long. A big snapper mower will make your lawn mowing days shorter and much easier. And now save big money. And get ready for winter. Bring your kerosene heater in for service. East Gastonia Hardware will replace your wick and have you ready for those cold days of winter. Hurry in now. East Gastonia Hardware, 1906 East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Hey, this is Milton Baker. I was talking the other day with Wade at Trick One Collision Center in Lincoln about all the levels of auto repair, collision work, insurance work. Well, now, Wade was telling me about the detailing service. Expert auto detailing inside and out at Trick One. Water spot removal, headlamp reconditioning, scratch removal, 3-step paint restoration, all that and more. Far superior work than any drive-through car wash could do. Call them up, 704-736-9960. Call them today. Tell them Milton sent you. We're back on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop, and hello, you're on the air.
Good morning, Melton.
Good morning.
Hey, I'm looking, this is my number 704-913-6654. I'm looking for a used 14.9 by 28 tractor tire. If anyone has anyone out there, let me know. I'd appreciate it. And again, my number is 704-913-6654. And thank you, Melton. Have a good day.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate the call. That's number 22 today at 704-913-6654. Needs a used 14.9 by 28 tractor tire. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
704-678-3542. This morning I have a set of 2 tires, 185/65R15. These tires are in real good shape. I need $15 each for each tire. I need $30 for the 2 tires. If anyone interested, please give me a call at 704-678-3542. Thank you.
All right, number 23 today, selling tires. There's 2 of them. They're 185/65R15s, 704-678-3542, 704-678-3542. All right, caller, hang on. We got one ahead of you. And good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop. Hey, Jim.
Hey, young man. How you doing?
Good. How's you, David?
He said he's going to trick or treat. I said, "Where are you going for?" He said, "I'm going as a white goat." I don't know where he can carry his handbag. Anyway, he might take Hope with him to carry the bag of candy.
That might work.
Anyway, 828-464-3972. This morning I got that trailer up right there. It's 14.5 foot long, 6.5 foot wide. It's got 4 wheels on it. Well, double axle, whatever. I'll take $650 for it. Don't have a title. It don't have the lights on it. It's got a solid metal floor in it, no wood at all on it. It's a nice trailer. Pulls good. They use it on the farm. That's why they never had a tag on it. But you can get your title, whatever. I got an 8 foot long by 5.5 foot wide trailer frame up there for $100. It needs wheels and tires and all the wood on it. It takes wooden floor on it and wooden sideboards off. It's got all your metal, even the standards and all to put your sideboards on it. Got that 1956 Ford 4-door car. It needs a lot of work on it. Got a lot of rust in it. The outside looks great. The inside, the floorboard had been sitting in the woods. The back floorboard's rusted out of it. The motor ain't no good in it. $500, and anybody good with a welder can make a good car out of it. Got some of them blue barrels. I got the big barrels and the small 30 and the 55-gallon blue barrels. They're dirty. I'm not going to clean them up. $5 a piece. Anybody wants some, I got a load out there right now. Just hadn't even unloaded them yet. Got some more pottery and stuff like that upstairs. Anybody wants to come up and look, bring a bunch of money in a big truck. My wife said, "You need to get rid of some of that." I said, "Well, I'm trying, darling." But she said if I didn't get rid of some of that, it's going to get rid of me. I don't know what she meant by that.
That don't sound good. I hope you can cook.
I'd be like Hoobie, I eat corn. 828-464-3972. I hope you have a great day, young man.
That 56 Ford you was talking about, you said you could do a lot of things with it, Jim.
Yeah, good.
Could you grow sweet taters in it?
I got some up beside it.
Yeah.
Hey, my daughter has sweet taters. She ain't even got them all up yet. One of them as big as a side of football.
Oh, okay.
So that was for bragging tater. But,
there you go.
Good.
There you go. All right.
We grow sweet taters now.
Okay, I hear you.
Thank you. Hope you have a great day.
All right, we'll see you.
Bye-bye.
All right. 828-464-3972. 828-464-3972. And caller, hold on, please. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
Good morning. My number is 704-735-8504. I have a 8-foot aluminum, I think it's pronounced Warner ladder. It's a type 1A. It's a straight ladder. It's not like a step ladder. and the weight limit on it's 300 pounds. I would like $35 for that. I also have a turkey cooker that was used only one time. It's got the base and the pots that go with it, and I like $30 for that. And I have an old mirror that is in excellent condition that was somewhere around in the early 50s that I think is maple around it. It's a 31 by 47 for $35. And last but not least, I have one of the books that was printed back when John F. Kennedy was assassinated called 4 Days, and it's $5. And again, my number is 704-735-8504.
All right. Thank you very much. Appreciate the call. And that's number 25 today, 704-735-8504, 735-8504. Don't go away, there's more Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop coming right up.
Who do you call for that leaky roof or new roof needed? Recent Roofing and Repair, Cherryville. Their motto, see the reasons why we're the best. Recent Roofing and Repair, fully licensed and insured. Recent Roofing and Repair is dedicated to customer service and complete satisfaction. Always free estimates. 1704-435-1791. 24/7 commercial and residential roofing. Recent Roofing and Repair, Cherryville.
It's the grand reopening of Renato Cadillac Buick GMC in Shelby. Hurry in now for celebration savings. During this grand event, get grand savings like $10,000 off MSRP on a new 2016 GMC Sierra 1500 four-wheel drive crew cab. Get $5,000 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Encore. And get $7,500 off MSRP on a new 2017 Buick Enclave Convenience. Come in for all the details during the grand reopening. Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Automall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
You know your automobile is your second biggest investment next to your home. Protect it from the winter snow and sleet with a new carport cover from Acre Enterprises in Cherryville. And now Acre Enterprises in Cherryville has lean-to deck covers with a 40-year warranty on the metal, along with metal roofing for your home or mobile home. Acre Enterprises, 1220 Shelby Highway across from Food Line in Cherryville. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 5, Saturday, 8 till 12 noon. Online at acrecarports.com.
Your hometown pharmacy in Dallas is Dallas Express Pharmacy. Josh Haney invites you in. And now Dallas Express Pharmacy does Tri-County compounding for Gaston, Lincoln, and Cleveland counties. Be sure to come in and go over your Medicare plan. Get the best drug plan tailored with your drug regimen and refill patterns. Dallas Express Pharmacy. Open 8:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 12:30 on Saturdays. And don't forget they're doing immunizations right now. Located at 111 North Hoffman Street in Dallas, right behind BB&T Bank.
Cooper's Used Auto Parts is paying top dollar on junk cars, trucks, vans, SUVs, and other vehicles. Just call Cooper's Used Auto Parts in Dallas at 704-922-0465 or 704-922-0464. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 till 11. People love Cooper's Used Parts. They're very helpful, cheapest price around, willing to work with you on any matter. That's what people say about Cooper's Used Auto Parts. Visit their convenient location on Highway 321 behind the Dallas Flea Market at 154 Hooper Hill Road in Dallas. Again, for the best deal, call Hooper's Used Auto Parts.
The Roundup Store in Shelby welcomes Mike Trent. Come in and see Mike for all of your door and window needs. Come in and see what they've rounded up at the Roundup Store, like distressed cross ties, $30 for a bundle of 16. Assorted sizes of interior, pre-hung doors are $40. See the line of all-wood kitchen cabinets, countertops, bathroom vanities, floor covering, and of course their famous Roundup buildings and gazebos. The Roundup Store, 1610 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, online at roundupshelby.com. Check out the low mileage deals at Oak Grove Auto Sales Service and Body Shop in Kings Mountain. Like a 2011 Honda Accord EXL, only 21,000 miles, priced at $14,995. Or a 2005 Ford Taurus SC with only 77,000 miles for $49,995. And just arrived a 2005 Toyota Camry LE with only 53,000 miles for $79,995. Get more for your money at Oak Grove Auto Sales Service and Body Shop, 522 Oak Grove Road in Kings Mountain. Online at oakgroveauto.com.
NASCAR racing right here on Big O Country, WCSL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia. Online at KTCBroadcasting.com.
All right, we're back on the Carter Chevrolet Swap Shop. We've got a few minutes to go here, and we will get to the couple callers we got on the hold here. Let me get there, and good morning. You are on the Swap Shop.
Good morning, Bill.
Morning.
704-732-4618. I live on the east side of Lincoln.
Mm-hmm.
I've still got the sofa and a matching recliner. It's kind of a green color. It's in good condition. I'll take the first $50 for both of them. And the sofa's about 80 inches long. It has 3 cushions. And also, I'm looking for somebody that could come over here and help me put some brakes on this Blazer, take the rotors and have them turned, and also maybe some other mechanic work. My number again is 704-732-4618. And I appreciate the trading post there, Milton. I sold those tires and the tiller and some other items.
All right, Perry, that's great. That's great. Appreciate it. I believe my brother came to see you.
I believe it was your brother.
A while back, yeah? All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just kept on selling him stuff.
Well, good.
Yeah. All right. If you need any money, you know where to go borrow it.
I was going to say, yeah, see if you can sell him something that, make a good Christmas present for me.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Thanks a lot, man.
Okay. We'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. 704-732-4618. 704-732-4618. All right. Good morning. You're next on the Swap Shop.
Yes, sir. My number is 704-477-4768. I have a fridge fair washer, front loader's white. And in fact, moves inside and out, runs good for $300. I have a dryer that goes with it. I'll give it to somebody that's going to take a board, I think, to fix it. But my number again is 704-477-4768. And we thank you.
All right. We thank you for the call there. Caller number 27 today. 704-477-4768. Well, I think that's just about going to wrap it up for today. We'll get Miss Crabtree to ring that bell. Class dismissed, y'all. Appreciate everybody calling in today. Miss Crabtree, you can stop ringing that bell. Yep, anytime. You stop, grab that bell, somebody. All right, there's our bell ending today's show. We're out of here. Do stay tuned for news and weather coming up, and then our interview on the community profile with Dan Barefoot and Daryl Harkey coming up. We're going to tell some ghost stories.
Quitting time? Who says it's quitting time? I said it's quitting time. I'm the foreman. I'm the one who says when it's quitting time to tell us. Quitting time! Quitting
Cherryville Ironman Sports right here on Big O Country, WCSL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia. Online at KTCBroadcasting.com.
NCN News. I'm Mike Haley. The sentencing hearing continues today for an Army sergeant who pled guilty to leaving his post years ago before being captured. CBS News correspondent Jim Kursula is in Fort Bragg, where the proceedings are taking place.
Prosecutors made no deal to limit Army Sergeant Bo Bergdahl's punishment after his guilty plea, so a military judge has wide leeway to consider Bergdahl's sentence. The judge will continue hearing the testimony of service members who were put in harm's way as they looked for Bergdahl, who left his post in Afghanistan.
Divisions within the Republican Party could threaten tax reform, President Trump's top legislative goal this year, according to CBS's Major Garrett at the White House.
President Trump has made sport of criticizing fellow Republicans. Mr. Trump has called out 1/5 of the Senate Republican Conference for one reason or another.
Governor Roy Cooper was in Wilmington on Wednesday talking to one of the largest centers in the area who see the effects of the drug opioid abuse epidemic head on. The governor updated those at the Coastal Horizons dinner of his administration's efforts to handle the ongoing drug overdose epidemic. He tells WWAY News,
"The things that I want to do is to coordinate the nonprofit and faith-based community so that we can use all of our resources."
President Trump plans to address today the deadly epidemic of opioids that last year killed nearly 50,000 Americans. More from Major Garrett.
The president months ago backed $45 billion in new opioid spending as part of Obamacare repeal. But that bill died due to GOP divides.
States of emergency are in effect for portions of North Carolina, still trying to dig out from severe storms earlier in the week. The governor's office also says that local states of emergency are in place in Alexander, Burke, Caldwell, Catawba, Rutherford, and Wilkes counties due to the storms. You're listening to NCN News.
This is Brian Geisinger from the ACC Sports Journal. Here's what we have at ACCSports.com today. Over the ACC Analytics tab, with basketball season right around the corner, we announce our first and second team All-ACC Analytics rosters. Those teams are headlined by some local favorites, including Joel Berry and Cameron Johnson of UNC, Bryant Crawford of Wake Forest, and Grayson Allen of Duke. For the full breakdown and all the neat numbers, make sure to check out the ACC Analytics page. And also with basketball season right around the corner, don't forget to order your 2017 ACC Basketball Preview Magazine from the ACC Sports Journal. That can be found at a variety of stores across North Carolina and at ACCSports.com. If you missed a recent episode of the David Glenn Show, don't forget to stop by the DG tab where you can catch all of David Glenn's interviews with the best from around the ACC. For the latest news on the Wolfpack, Demon Deacons, Blue Devils, Tar Heels, and the rest of the ACC, make sure to check out ACCSports.com.
4th and goal from the line. This is it. It's make or break. The game is on the line. Who's tougher? Who wants it more? These are the moments that can define a season. The play is called, and the huddle breaks. The roar of the crowd builds with anticipation. And then
nobody is going to stop him. Touchdown, Carolina.
Hear all the defining moments right here on the Tar Heels Sports Network.
Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning in Shelby and American Standard Heated and Cooling presents the Set to Standard Sales Event now through November 30th. During this special program, you can get up to a $1,000 instant rebate or get 0% APR financing for 36 months. Come in for all the details during the American Standard Set to Standard Sales Event at Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Campbell Street in Shelby, your American Standard Heated and Air Conditioning dealer.
Some beautiful fall weather over the next couple of days. The weather stays quiet with plenty of sunshine. After a chilly start this morning, we'll have mostly sunny skies this afternoon with highs in the low to mid-60s. Overnight tonight into Friday morning, clear skies and on the chilly side with lows in the upper 30s to lower 40s. Friday's a little bit warmer, plenty of sunshine with highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s. For the North Carolina News Network, I'm meteorologist Amy Wilmoth in the Weather Center.
Currently at the Big Old Country Studios, it's 2:06.
This isn't an invitation, it's a dare to experience a vehicle like no other. The Polaris Slingshot. 2 wheels in the front, 1 in the back. Insanely low, absolutely powerful. We dare you to ignore it. We dare you to categorize it. Experience the latest Slingshot models, including the limited edition SLR LE, featuring the all-new Ride Command. Only at your Slingshot dealer. We dare you See Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk of I-85 in Lowell. Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
Check out what the Green Meadows Golf Club on Kelly Road in Mount Holly has to offer. On Wednesday, you can play all day for $28, including cart and green fee. And ladies, Wednesday is your day too. Ladies play and ride all day for only $15. To make your tee time, call the Green Meadows Golf Club at 704-827-9264. You'll love it. The Green Meadows Golf Club, located at 957 Kelly Road in Mount Holly. Come see what they have to offer. Time now for our community profile for this Thursday, October 26th, and with me in the studio is Daryl Harkey and Dan Barefoot. And guys, good morning and welcome to you here. Good morning to the studio. Good to see you guys again. It's good to be back. Somehow we got mixed up last year and didn't get together. I don't know what happened there. I didn't put it on my calendar. These days at my age, if I don't write it down, it's forgotten. Me too. So sometimes I forget where I wrote it. So we're here today to talk about ghost stories, books Dan has written. Daryl, you, I'm sure, over the years and researching history in the local area, you've run across a few gems of a story as well, I imagine. And so I do want to remind folks listening in on WCSL and WLON, if you go to our website, KTCBroadcasting.com, you can see 3 Halloween boogers on the studio camera. Right now, live in person, 3 Halloween boogers on the camera. I'd be Daryl, Dan, and myself on studio camera live today, and so I better put my hand on the straight. I don't say comb my hair because I ain't got much of that to comb. I hate them on camera because I got a New York hat on. You do. And my wife went to New York for a week and she brought this hat. But I don't know. Just turn it around. Just turn it around. Be all right. Nah, nothing wrong with that. So let's what you guys been up to? What's been going on?
Just staying busy with this, that, and the other thing.
Dan, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're having a problem with that mic this morning, and we're having problems with it again. Dan's mic's not working. We thought we had it fixed, but I'm going to mess with that mic a minute, see if we can get it working, and we'll be right back. Don't go away.
Listen at Workstation.
Can you remind me what I pay you people for?
The Go Country, WCSL 1590 AM, Cherryville, Gastonia. Online at KTCBroadcasting.com. It's time to play at the Kings Mountain Country Club. Play and ride on the new cart paths. Play and ride 18 holes Monday through Friday for $28. Seniors 55 and older can ride and play 18 holes Monday through Friday for just $24. Play and ride 18 holes on weekends for just $37. For tee times, call 704-739-5871. For the Kings Mountain Country Club, located on 109 Country Club Drive in Kings Mountain. 14th, Buick Enclave Convenience. Come in for all the details during the grand reopening. Renato Cadillac Buick GMC at Renato Automall, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Honey, I am officially on break. This cold McDonald's McCafe drink is really chilling me out.
Oh, me too. I'm officially on break from worrying about the weird sound.
This Mama Cafe Frappe Smoothie or Shake for just $2. Prices and participation today. A la carte only.
The Orange Opportunity Sales Event is underway at Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Come in now and ask about 0% financing for 84 months on select Kubota tractors with a big 6-year warranty. Come on in for all the details, so don't miss it. The Orange Opportunity Sales Event underway now at Parker Farm Service, located at 126 Bessie Drive off the Oak Grove Road and Highway 74 bypass in Kings Mountain. The Christmas layaway sale is underway at MS Power Sports in Gastonia. Come in for all the details and lay it away for Christmas. Kawasaki Brute Force 750 ATVs start at $89.99. The 2018 Suzuki GSX S750 starts at $79.99. And the 2017 Honda Rebel 500 starts at $59.99. And Tourmaster jackets are 20% off and get a free gun rack with the purchase of a new ATV. During the Christmas layaway sale at MS Power Sports. 4904 Wilkinson Boulevard in Gastonia. Online at mscycles.com.
To buy your home, you became a house hunting ace, learned about loans, scoured neighborhoods, and asked the right questions. Now you're queen of your castle. If you manage that, you can get your retirement plan on track. Visiting aceyourretirement.org can help. With 401k tips and smart saving strategies, you'll feel empowered to own your retirement like you own your home. Go to aceyourretirement.org, because when it comes to clearing financial hurdles, you're an ace. Brought to you by AARP and the Ad Council.
Start over now. We got Dan's mic repair. You have to bring in a new microphone. That other mic, I believe, is going bad there. Dan, Daryl, good morning again.
Good morning.
Live radio at it. Isn't that something? We just, that's the way it goes in the radio world. Anything that's possible to happen will happen.
But Milton is a jack of all trades.
Not much. But anyway, I can unplug one cord and unplug one microphone and plug another one into the same cord, and that seemed to work for now. So how you guys been doing?
Doing well, thank you. Thank you.
Good to see you again. As we said before the commercial break there, we get together usually about Halloween to tell some good old ghost stories. And last year, like I say, it fell between the cracks last year. We didn't get together, so it's good to hear some of the same stories again. Maybe you've got something, a few new ones there. So whoever wants to begin, take it away.
Well, Dan wrote the book on the ghost stories. So
yeah, Dan, you've written how many books about ghost stories?
Well, let's see, 5 I've guessed, 3 of Haunted North Carolina, and 1 of Haunted Halls of Ivy, and 1 of the Spirits of 76 Ghosts of the American Revolution. So they're 5 in all.
Yeah, very cool. And the Haunted North Carolina's haunted stories, they're always my favorites.
A ghost story from for each of the 100 counties in North Carolina, and not all common ghost stories, but some that haven't been beaten to death. One thing I would like to mention as we start, the man who is known as the father of zombie movies died in 2017, George Romero. He was the producer and the creator of Night of the Living Dead in 1968, which really started it all. He made that movie, which is shown every day, almost every day, somewhere around the world on a screen somewhere.
I know.
He made that movie for $114,000. Shot it in black and white on 35mm camera, and it made $30 million, and is now in the public domain, and is the most downloaded movie on the internet that there is.
And that's something. You just never know.
That's right. And had it not been for George Romero, The Walking Dead or anything else of that nature would not be around today.
with the ghost stories that you've written, Dan, and I know you've had, your wife especially has had an experience, but you can write ghost stories that you've heard, you can write about them, but do you think these ghosts, there is something to them? Do you believe one way or the other?
You can, in places you can sense that there's something unusual about a place. For example, if you walk into Cedar Grove Mansion where Dodds and Ramsey was killed, you walk into the room where Dodds and Ramsey died, and you will see, you will know that is the place he died. There is just some sort of aura about the place where Dodds and Ramsey died.
I had a
Cedar Creek
friend to send me a note on Facebook, and I'm trying to find it. He wanted me to ask you about a particular incident, but I'm not able to find it right now. I'll look for it again in just a moment. But now, around the audience that's listening to us, Lincoln, Gaston, Cleveland, Catawba counties, Rutherford County, and some of the South Carolina counties too, what are some of the more notable ghost events?
Joe, speak to that.
Well, Dan wrote a story about Woodside. That's probably the one he used in his book, 100 Ghost Stories of each county, each 100 counties. So he's very well versed on Malvina Richardson and the Woodside ghost.
In Gaston County, in McAdenville, in Mount Holly, the Gastonia Gazette published a story a long time ago. The people of the house that's still standing do not want the location, exactly shown where it's at, but there's a great sort of ghost story, monster story in McAdenville that's in the book. That if you read the Gaston County story, you'll understand it too. The people, for privacy reasons, don't want the exact location known.
Well, people who've read your books, familiar with your work, and you've written books not just about ghosts, you've written other books on historical events and so forth, but do people come up to you all the time and say, hey man, I bet you haven't heard the one about so-and-so and so-and-so?
I've had that on many occasions.
Yeah, so you have to, you probably got enough to do another couple of
Absolutely,
books.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Daryl, what have you heard from the people that you come in contact that they know that you are one of the foremost experts on local history?
Well, I get on the phone sometime for an hour or two at a time, and I had a couple calls from South Carolina, one from Columbia, and several other folks called, and I spent a lot of time on the phone. People still interested in the old houses, the antebellum houses especially, and I'll be speaking to the East Lincoln Historical Association on November 13th at 6 p.m. about the pre-Civil War houses.
Okay, good deal. Well, what do you think, spirits, ghosts, what do you think, are they attached to certain items? I mean, I'm in the antique business, and I've heard stories, and sometimes I even feel like I have a spirit attached to an old item that I may buy. Do you think that spirits are attached to certain items or to a certain place, or I know it's kind of a tough theory to
lots of ghosts result from death itself. They're just attached to the place they were at and don't want to leave. There's just a special meaning for a lot of places to people that have gone on, and that's the reason that ghosts linger. One death I would like to mention that doesn't have anything to do with about ghosts, but yesterday we mentioned the death of Fats Domino, great legend. Any DJ has played Fats Domino many times. Fats Domino his name was the result. I mean, that's the way Chubby Checker got his name from. Dick Clark's wife said, "Well, we've got Pat's Domino. Why not say Chubby Checker?" So that's how he came into existence.
Yeah. So speaking of entertainers, every now and then you hear ghost stories associated with certain movie stars and entertainers. I know a few years ago, it's been several years now, Flip Wilson, when he died, the folks who lived in his old home, they say his spirit is there.
Absolutely, and the one hotel was supposedly haunted by Marilyn Monroe, and that sort of thing.
Now there you go. I like to talk to her a little bit. Yeah. But anyway, well, that's pretty fascinating.
You remember the one about, I believe it was Rolfton or Spindale, where the hangman's shadow was on the side of the wall.
Yeah, it's at Rolfton.
And they kept painting over it, and then the shadow kept coming.
That's in my book also.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So a shadow that wouldn't go away.
Yeah, in downtown Rutherford.
I know there's a story, isn't there a story about one of the old homes that had the columns out front. They would paint over it, but was it bloodstains that
inside? It's supposedly a little slave boy crawled up in the inside when it was bricked over and it was plastered over. And they said the paint would never stay on it, but they surmised that there wasn't anything found, any blood or anything, so that the little boy had never wandered away from home then. And after they had bricked up the column, and they thought maybe, how kids will climb a tree or get in a box or just generally get in some hide or something, that maybe he had crawled in there and went to sleep, and then when they came back from lunch, they bricked it up, and he was inside. And he was maybe inside, but they could do some of this ground penetrating radar, I guess, and find out for sure, but I don't think, I never did much believe that story. But
have any of you ever spent the night, talking about ground penetrating radar, have any of you ever spent the night in a cemetery or a supposed haunted place? Have any of you done that? Would you do that?
I spent almost all night in Gettysburg in the Devil's Den.
Almost all night.
Yeah, and three. In fact, the ranger came out and wanted to know what I was doing out there, and I told him that I knew John Latcher. Dan remembers him. John, he was our guest here. He was the superintendent, and he said, I said, John can vouch for me. I'm from Lincoln, North Carolina, and he was our guest. And I said, so many people were throwing cooking oil on monuments, and cooking oil will actually destroy a monument. You can't clean it off. It just soaks in, and it destroys a monument.
Is this in recent times? I mean, with the events that unfolded in recent weeks.
And we were there. In fact, I had taken Al Conklin up there, and it's 10 o'clock at night when the park closes, and there were so many flash bulbs in the Devil's Den going off. So the flash bulbs were so bright that you didn't need car lights to drive. That people were trying to catch glimpses of ghosts in the Devil's Den. Of course, the Devil's Den was not known. The devil didn't reside there. There was a large rattlesnake that resided there in those rocks, and they called that rattlesnake the devil, and so that's where the name came from.
I have found the question a friend of mine posted on Facebook for me to ask you, and he just wanted to know if you had any information, and I don't know anything about this particular topic, the infamous Lincoln Academy. Do you know who he's referring to?
Over in Gaston County.
Okay. All right. What is that?
Over near Crowder's Mountain. It was a school for black, and Ivan, what was the guy's name on Hogan's Heroes?
Yeah, I know you got
Dixon.
Ivan Dixon.
He went to school there.
Oh, okay. All right. Is it supposedly haunted or anything that you know of?
Never heard anything that was haunted, but I know that it produced a lot of some very intelligent people,
successful people. All right. Well,
You mentioned Gettysburg. I think you told the story one time, Daryl, about someone who saw a soldier they thought was a reenactor. You know what I'm referring to?
This man and his wife was walking down the street, and they saw an open window, a picture window, and there was a young lady sitting beside a body. The body was of John Fulton Reynolds, who was killed there in Reynolds Woods. He was killed by a Confederate sniper. And, you know, in those days, and even in my time, people sat with bodies. The body was never left alone. You know, somebody was always there up with the body 24 hours till when they were buried. But the lady was sitting, and he was a lawyer from nearby Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and the body was laid out, and it was his wife-to-be. And the man and his wife had mentioned it to someone in Gettysburg about how the reenactors were there and how real they were and all, and how they enjoyed it, and they wanted to go back the next night and for a final viewing, and the person told them that said, we have no such thing. There's nothing here like that. Said the place you're talking about is under construction. And so they go back to the very same place. Instead of a picture window, it's a bricked up under construction building. Oh my! Bricked up. Oh my goodness! It's not there. So it appeared and they clearly saw that John Fulton Reynolds' body laid out in and his girlfriend, his wife-to-be, was sitting beside the body.
And then it wouldn't be possible the next night.
If there is a haunted place anywhere, it would be Gettysburg. Yeah, it would definitely. With all the carnage and the dying and the suffering and
a similar story in my book about Guilford Courthouse in North Carolina. The National Park Service is told not to tell ghost stories, but a couple who was visiting the park came to the National Park Service officials and said, we really like your reenactors today, and they said, ma'am, there are no reenactors in the park today. And she said, we saw two soldiers out in the park, and there was nobody to be explained other than there were ghosts from.
And that was at what part?
Guilford Courthouse in Greensboro, you know.
Oh, okay, so is that in your Haunted 100?
It's in the Haunted 100.
And the Lincoln County ghost story in the Haunted 100, I know we've talked about it before, but refresh everybody's memory, which event is that?
That's at Woodside, where the Ramsource House, actually where the first governor of the state of Texas was born, you know, so he was born in that house, that actual house. One thing I'd like to mention is that many of the famous ghost stories in North Carolina, the actual sites of them are really being lost to history. One is the Mako Light. Everybody's heard of the Mako Light. Last time I was in that area, the railroad tracks have been removed, and now the railroad markings on the road have been paved over. So unless you know where Mako's at, you won't even know where it took place. The Devil's Tramping Ground is no longer, is in pretty bad shape. There's trash. Daryl has a copy of the Mako Light, but there's trash all on the Devil's Tramping Ground. It's almost unrecognizable. And the famous hoof prints of Bath, Kay and I, when I was doing the book on the North Carolina coast, we found the exact location of it, and they said, well, we can take you. Some people said, we can take you to it, but there's nothing there now. There's a crumbled old shed where tickets used to be sold, and there's the edge of the woods, but there's nothing there now. So yeah, and Daryl showed me of that one. The Brown Mountain Lights is famous in our area too, you know, so really unexplained, you know. Tommy Fail sang the song.
Oh, great song. Absolutely. You mentioned the Woodside Plantation in Lincoln County for your Lincoln County ghost story. Dale brought Dale brought a CD with us today. Dale, why don't you tell us who's playing the Saw on the CD?
Rick Ramseur did that for me when I did a ghost tour of Ramseur Mill, and I played it at about 10 p.m. at night, and sort of got everybody in the mood for the ghost story at Ramseur Mill, the Ghost Walk.
Let's listen to a little bit of it while we talk here. I've got, this sounds eerily like, some of these little Halloween trinkets that are motion censored and they'll go off. It makes a haunting sound, something like this. So, and that's a saw. That's just a regular
hand saw with a fiddle bow.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Rick learned to play the saw from his father. His father mastered playing the saw, and Rick learned, and Rick can play it to this day. And Rick will demonstrate the ghost story at Woodside. If you're ever at Woodside, he can demonstrate the ghost story.
I bet. I really enjoys doing that. So for this Halloween, leading up to Halloween, maybe somebody wants to do something. Maybe they want to go ghost hunting in the local area. What would be a good location to go check out, say Halloween night or some night between now and then? Any particular area you can think of that at Halloween is very active, or any other particular time of the year that there's a ghostly encounter that's very active at a certain time of year? Have you got anything like that some of the old famous ghost stories are, on this very night 10 years ago or something like that?
Well, you don't want to violate private property. I do know several years ago, across the street from where I live, the old Coral Hospital, the owners allowed some ghost hunters to actually spend the night in the abandoned part of the Coral Hospital, where unfortunately a number of people have died, and there's some belief that it might be haunted.
One time I was on a hospital elevator and my mother was in the hospital there in Lincoln County, the old hospital, and it may have been Charlotte. I don't know, it was one of either Lincoln County or Charlotte, but I was on the elevator with a nurse, and we were heading down. Well, we stopped on this floor and the door's open and there's nobody there. And I said, I guess it was a ghost. She said, well, this is a hospital. So, unfortunately some folks do pass away in hospitals, and maybe there's a ghost left behind. The Lincoln County Courthouse, a number of years ago, something caught on video, whatever become of that? That just kind of...
haven't heard any more about it. Don Lemon from Channel 9 came to interview me about it, but I had never experienced it in all the years I practiced law, but some of the employees swear by it.
Yeah, you could see a lady dressed in older clothes, and she was holding a clipboard or something, holding some papers. You could see the vision.
Been nothing about it since that time.
And I know when they first opened, it's been now, gosh, I guess it's probably 20 years old now, maybe, but it was the new Gaston County Courthouse at the time. There was a story down on television, security cameras picking up doors, opening and closing down there. So there's some good stuff out there.
Absolutely.
And I told you guys before we went on the air, it's not as much activity going on here now, but we made no bones about it. This radio station building had a lot of unexplained activities many years ago when we worked in this building. It's not as active now as it once was.
My wife taught for a long time at Lincoln and High School, and there was a janitor there that swore there was a revolutionary ghost about the high school, and it is built on the grounds of the battle at Ramseur's Mill, which was a very bloody battle,
There was a murder in the first courthouse. Richard Perkins was thrown from the second floor, and was actually the first person buried in the cemetery there beside the old Warwick Funeral Home. And there were two people there that said he jumped, and but he landed on his head. And usually when a man jumps, he don't land on his head. But anyway, but I don't know of anything in the new courthouse. It was open for business in July 1923, and I don't know if one thing that has a Lincoln County connection, and Dan and I both have a connection sort of to this. Hutchins Burton was two-term governor of North Carolina, and he had married the daughter of Wiley Jones, who was commonly thought to be the wealthiest man in eastern North Carolina. And Dan and I had traveled to Halifax, and we had found where that he had lived, the site and the Wiley Jones house. And we had crossed the railroad tracks, and it started pouring down rain, and here come the Amtrak doing 100 miles an hour. So we got wet. But anyway, Wiley Jones had a visitor, and this is not connected to the ghost story, but had a visitor named John Paul. John Paul was a Scottish sailor who was dodging the law had a murder warrant out on him. And he spent some time at Wiley Jones. So in order to conceal his identity, he added the name Jones. His name was John Paul Jones. But anyway, that's one of the stories. But Hutchins Burton had come to Iredell County to do some business because he was a businessman and being the son-in-law of Wiley Jones. And for reasons unknown, at 4 p.m. on Thursday, he fell out of his horse, out of the saddle, dead. He had Alfred and Robert Burton were cousins, and they lived at near the river, the Catawba River, and near what is now Unity Presbyterian Church. So his body was brought there, and they made a decision. In those days, you buried the body. You couldn't preserve it, so they buried the body and sent word back to Halifax as quickly as possible. But at the same time, on Thursday at 4 p.m., Mrs. Burton had looked out the window and saw a horse and rider, saw her husband coming down the lane, and as he always did, and went into the barn. He was also observed by one of the servants who was working there, and they also saw the same thing she did, but no one ever came out of the barn. But the rider and the horse came into the barn exactly the same time, the same day as he fell out of the saddle in Iredell County and died.
He was dead and buried, and had no way of being back there.
For those people who have been to Asheville, your Grove Park Inn, the room with the pink lady is still a very scary place too. I've had some friends who have stayed in the room and didn't experience it, but the pink lady is still alive and well in ghost stories in Asheville.
I sent this one to Tim several years ago. Several years after World War II, a fellow who worked for the State Highway Construction Company in Kaiser had a 9-year-old daughter, and he lived with his wife and 9-year-old daughter. But he played the organ at the local Methodist church. And on his construction job, he had brought home some dynamite, stored it in the basement of his house. Well, something happened with the dynamite. He went on a fishing trip, and something happened in the house, and the dynamite exploded. It was near the furnace, and something happened to the furnace. Anyway, the house was blown to bits, and his daughter, of course, and wife was killed. Needless to say, he was upset. And he played the music at the church on the organ at the funeral, and he became a broken man. And some say that you can still hear the organ music from time to time, and the little girl appears in the graveyard, still engulfed by the flames from the house. And this was at Kadesh, right below Tim's house.
Absolutely. I knew there was something going on, supposedly at Kadesh Church, Kadesh Church Road, but I didn't know the full story behind it, but there's the full story behind it. Yeah, a lot of folks have said they've experienced hearing the organ and so forth. Well, guys, it's been wonderful to have you. The time has just flown by. I had no idea. We've been talking as long as we have, but we could go on, but Halloween coming up, and folks enjoy a good ghost story at Halloween, or just sitting around a campfire telling some eerie tales, and some of them more believable than others. Dan, before we go, I've got to have you, when you were doing your research for the university, the ghosts of the universities, I believe it was you and your wife were on a campus somewhere, and something happened to her.
In Montgomery, Alabama, at Huntington College, and we were there to investigate the Red Lady. But there's also the Monster of the Green, and we were there on a Sunday afternoon in the summer, and nobody there because the college was not in session. And Kay and I were walking on the sidewalk, and just suddenly Kay felt an unknown push behind her, and she went sprawling and really cut her hand really badly, and messed up her shoulder for a while. So she says today it was an unknown force that
she's felt her down. Somebody pushing her.
Really?
That is really.
Ghost hunters say, or I've heard say on the ghost tour at Gettysburg, that when they encounter where a ghost resides or something, that suddenly the temperature drops dramatically. I mean, you go like from a 80 to a 70, it's really noticeable, to go to the.
But as I say, at Cedar Creek, Virginia, when you enter the room where Dotson, some people have actually seen the characters actually there again, so that room is haunted, the room.
I've been in Bell Grove, I took a tour group to Bell Grove, or to Gettysburg, and we stopped at Bell Grove. And when he found out that we were from Lincoln and Ramseur, the tour guide followed me around. Wanted my name and address and telephone number.
That's pretty good. Yeah, guys, thanks so much for coming today. I appreciate it, and we won't forget it next year either, like we did last year. But happy Halloween to everybody. And
same to you.
Everybody out there listening, y'all be careful. And remember what Dan said. We've talked about some locations. We've talked about some properties. Some of these are private property. Please get permission before you go ghost hunting on anybody's land or in anybody's woods. But just be careful out there this Halloween and enjoy it. And we'll be back next week with the community profile. And next Thursday will be the 2nd of November, and that is our show with Jackie Sibley Newton from Cleveland County Tourism. So she's always our guest on the first Thursday of the month. Let's hear a little bit of Rick's song again as we exit the program today, and we'll see you later on.